everyone. Today I'm doing a makeup tutorial on this look, and I really wanted to play around with this dark purple with orange liner. I've been wanting to do this for a little while. I kind of played around doing this exact look on the floor of my lounge one night, and I really liked how it turned out, but the liner wasn't perfect because I tried to use Lime Crime Squash, this shade here, as a liner, and I really wanted that effect, but it actually didn't give me the opacity that I needed. So I decided to use one of the Suva Beauty Hydraliners and eventually got it to this opacity. I did have to build it up a little bit, but I really love this look. I feel like it's super fun with the detailing and stuff. It's not something that you see every day, and it's not very typical, so I really like this look. I hope that you guys love it. I did show you 2 lip options at the end of the video as well, this one being one of them. So just stay tuned and you can watch all of that. All of it. I just burnt my finger on my hair straightener while doing my hair. And it hurt so bad, and it was my index finger too. I was looking for the off switch. My finger went up too far and went straight on the plate. The hot plate? I don't know. So I wanted to tell you guys what I use on my lips before I do my makeup every time, and I just use literally from the chemist nipple cream on my lips. It's lanolin, and it works better than any other lip conditioner I've ever used, so I just thought that I'd give you guys that tip. So I'm going to be starting out with my MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot as per usual. Now with my Suva Beauty Cupcakes and Monsters palette, I'm first going to be taking this white shade here, which is called Got Milk, and I'm going to be putting that all over the lid to set that eyeshadow base. Now into my crease, I'm going to be starting off with this shade here, which is called Funny Face, and it's this purple shade, still on that same fluffy brush. I'm going to be working that into the crease. Now I'm going to be taking a little bit of this shade here, which is called Bloody Mary, and I'm going to be taking that on the same brush but just really lightly dipping into it. And what I'm doing is I'm going to be putting this slightly above where we put the purple, because I want it to pop out a little bit further than the purple, but we're going to have a lot of purple on the lid, so I kind of want to mix them together but make the reddy shade mix into the purple in the crease and then go slightly above it. See my finger? I'm like all like janky with my finger now because I'm like, don't know how to do my eyeshadow. And making sure to take it onto that inner portion, just there, kind of where that recess is. And as you can see on the inner corner, the orange shade is the more prominent shade and it blends out to that purple. Now for the shades on the lid, I'm going to be taking the Laura Mercier Eye Art Artist palette, and I'm going to be taking this dark purple here, which is called Violet Ink. Any dark matte purple that you have will work just fine. I'm also going to be taking on my lid some of my NYX Jumbo Pencil. This one is in Black Bean, just to add a base and really intensify that purple colour. So I'm just going straight onto the lid, not taking it quite up to the crease because I'll do that when I'm blending it out. And I find if I don't take only a small amount of these NYX Jumbo pencils, they can crease if you take too much of them and you have too much of the creaminess on your lid. I like to make sure that I'm only taking bits as I need it and blending it really well. Now if I need any more, instead of going straight onto my lid, I'm just going to be taking that concealer brush, because that will help us to get a more precise application in the crease. Now before that dries, I'm going to be taking that Violet Ink shade on a little, I might even take a smaller brush. I'm going to be taking a pencil brush. This one is going to help to blend out the edges of that shadow into the purple. I am going to be taking that slightly bigger blending brush because I think this will make it a little bit easier. So as you can see with the shade on the lid, I'm taking it more of a round shape, and with the colour in the crease, I extended it further up into here and around. It wasn't as circular in shape. Now with a flat brush, I'm going to be packing that Violet Ink shade all over the lid. Now before we finish off blending out this eye, I'm going to do the other eye. Now I'm just going to be going back and forth between two first shades that we put down and that purple violet ink shade from the Laura Mercier palette. This is just going to help blend all of the shades together, so it's a little bit of a process making sure that they're all blended and look nice together. Alright, so now that that is done on the upper lash line, I think I'm pretty happy with how it's looking at the moment. I'm going to be taking one of my Suva Beauty Hydraliners. This one here is in Acid Trip, and it's this really bright neon UV reactive orange shade, and I'm going to be doing a wing with this colour. So that is one eye done with the eyeliner, and it just is really fun. These eyeliners are amazing, these Hydraliners. I'll be doing a whole video on them because I bought the bundle when they did it. Maybe it was just before Halloween, and you got like all 20 shades. Now once that has dried, I am going to be going in with a second coat on both eyes. So these Hydraliners, just to explain quickly, they're in this little pot and they come completely hard. So you try to like put your finger in it and you literally can't get off any colour whatsoever. It's completely solid, and it only activates once you put water in it. So that does mean, number one, it's not a waterproof product, but also when it dries on your skin, it's completely budge proof unless you add that moisture. I personally don't have super oily eyelids, so I don't have a problem with this creasing or transferring at all, but that's something to keep in mind if you do, just because if any moisture gets on it, it reactivates really easily. That also means that you can't use them on your lips, just your eyes, body, face, whatever else. Alrighty, so I am going to let that dry for a second, and I'm going to be taking my Bioderma and cleaning up underneath my eyes. And I'm also just taking that wipe. This is probably not the best way to do this, but I'm just kind of running it against my lashes to try and get rid of any product buildup that I have on my lashes from doing my liner. Now I'm just going to take some of my Superhero Mascara by IT Cosmetics. So now that that is on, I have my eyeliner, my eyeshadow completed. I'm going to do the rest of my face, and then I'll come back with you when we finish underneath the eyes and for like my blush and highlight colour and stuff. So I'll see you soon. For my blush, I'm just going to be taking a mixture of this shade here and the white and a little bit of the pink. And for my highlight, I'm just taking Luster by Makeup Geek. I'm putting quite a lot of highlighter on because I'm doing such a dark eye. I want to look really youthful and glowy in the face. Now I'm just going to be taking some more of that Hydraliner, and I'm just going to be doing a couple of dots on my face just to see how it looks. Alrighty, so now I'm going to be doing my lower lash line. I'm going to be keeping that because I'm going to do a couple of dots underneath my lower lash line as well. So I'm just doing the same on the lower lash line pretty much that I did on the top lash line, minus the black NYX liner. And for the last time, taking more of that Hydra liner by Suva Beauty, and I'm just going to be doing 3 dots underneath each eye. I just like 3s. That one has 4, but I just like 3s, you know, like I have 3 children, triangles, Illuminati. Alrighty, so I'm just going to let that dry. So I don't want to do too much with my lower mascara because I don't want to cover up those dots. I just really want to coat them black because my lashes are naturally pretty blonde. I just tried to put some half lashes on. I'm like, what is even the point in this? If I'm going to put lashes on, I might as well put lashes on, you know, and do like my whole full lashes, because they just look like nothing. And I'm like, I ain't messing around with that, like eyelash glue, putting them onto my eyes, feeling like there's something irritating my eye all day just for half lashes. Nope. Do you guys watch John Kukian? If you're like into knowing about YouTube drama but just hate typical drama people, you know, like people who tell you the drama and are just like super over dramatic and bitchy and just regurgitate things that they've heard other places, or I don't know, you just kind of want to like know the facts of what's happening and be kind of kept in the loop, I would totally recommend that you check out John Kukian. He is such a freaking star. He is so articulate and so incredibly well spoken and well researched, and like he did this one on the Pink Sparkle scandal. I don't know if you've heard about it, where basically she did a pre-order for palettes and then they had to cancel the pre-order, but $52,000 of people's money hasn't been returned yet. And he like messaged the production company that were like manufacturing her palettes, he messaged her manager, like he went like full out. He actually had like a one-on-one interview with the Pink Sparkles girl and like recorded it all, and he's just incredible. Like I totally recommend him over anyone else in the beauty community. Anyway, I was tossing up between two lip colours, whether I should go like a matte purple or a nude glossy lip, but I think I'm going to go, maybe I'll show you both of them. So for the first lip option, I'm going to be taking Colourpop's pencil. This one is in Frida. I hope this is still available. I'm looking into getting my lip line tattooed because I don't have like a lot of pigmentation on my lip line, and my lip line is quite undefined. So I reckon that will be really cool because I feel like I have to wear lip liners every single day. Like the Cupid's bow, there's like spots where pigmentation's missing. It sounds kind of weird to say. But I'm just going to be taking this Chanticaille lipstick. This is an Agave. This lipstick is my favorite lipstick for like everyday wear. It's so nice. It feels so smooth on your lips. The pigmentation's great. The color is perfect for me. And now I'm just taking my Chanticaille gloss, and this is in Charm. This is a pretty expensive lip option. But I have had these for so long and I just love them. This gloss is like not sticky at all. It has barely any pigmentation, but it just makes your lips look really glossy. It's kind of similar to the Marc Jacobs one, but I feel like this one has a little bit more grip. It has a little bit more substance to it, so it stays on your lips for a little bit longer. I love that. So that's the lip option number one, which obviously this look isn't super wearable, but this kind of makes it a little bit more wearable. This stuff tastes so bad. I don't know how people do lip swatches. This liquid lipstick is Ayesha and it's by Kat Von D. This liquid lipstick in Ayesha and the one in Witches, which are the two dark colours that I have from the Kat Von D line, are the only ones that I have or have had that are kind of patchy, and they just don't, I don't know, they don't perform the same way as my other ones do that I really love, like Bow and Arrow Lolita is my absolute favourite liquid lipstick, or lipstick really of all time. But Ayesha I find is just a little bit patchy, like I have to build it up, and then it starts to feel like a little bit heavy on my lips. So alright guys, so that is everything. I hope that you enjoyed this tutorial. It was something a little bit different, a little bit more artistic, and I hope that you enjoyed it. I will see you in my next one. Bye!